Ethnic demographics dictate what language, culture, identity, and history a country follows and aligns itself with. Throughout history, in each respective country, you've usually had different ethnicities vying for power and dominance and conquest. This is how humanity has always been like and functioned, in a very tribal manner, with most multi-ethnic states collapsing or separating, and Iran is no exception. Just compare the Achaemenid Persian Empire 2,500 years ago, the Sassanid Persian territories, or hell, even Persia's territory 300 years ago to now's modern-day Iran, and look how much territory we've lost. And why have we lost these territories and never gained them back? Well, usually because those territories were and still are full with non-Persian ethnicities, with the exception of North Afghanistan and the country of Tajikistan, which separated mainly due to religious aspirations, the Sunni-Shia divide. Now, all of this brings me to Iran's modern-day demographics and the importance of them. Demographics do truly matter despite what many Iranians think. If we were to wake up tomorrow and another ethnicity was to become the majority, our official language would have to change, what culture we follow would have to change, what history, identity, and heritage our nations claims roots from would have to change. Now, legitimate government, whether Iranian, American, the CIA, Western, or other sources, list ethnic Persians anywhere from 65 to 71%, including the ethnic Persian subgroups like Lors, Tats, Mazandaranis, Tajiks, Gilakis, and Bakhtiaris. And of course, this isn't even including the Persianized minorities like many Azaris, Kurds, Turkmens, Arabs, and so on, which are most likely in the millions. But of course, there are some people who claim otherwise. Pan-Turks shamelessly claim that Azaris or Turkics are in reality 30 to a whopping 45 million of the population. Now, I'm not sure whether I actually believe the crap they spew, but if I had to guess, the only reason why they make such preposterous claims is because demographic dominance and majority equals power, as I stated, and equals more land and resources. If you look at Iranian Azerbaijan, it doesn't contain too many resources, hence why Pan-Turks create imaginary numbers of Azaris and Turkics in places all over Iran, specifically in the north, and even in places like the south. I mean, I've seen maps created by these Pan-Turks that claim most Iranian provinces in the south having no less than a 10% Azari Turkic populations, which is absolutely insane, as Turkics don't really live in the south, except for the Qashqais, who number no more than 500,000 to 1 million. Furthermore, the number of Iran and Azerbaijan province numbers less than 8 million, with a pretty big percentage of that 8 million being Tat Persian, standard Persian speakers, Talish, and Kurds, with 2 to 3 million Azaris being scattered in other parts of northern Iranian provinces, specifically Tehran, though keep in mind these Azaris are usually heavily Persianized and a huge amount of them have mixed and married with the local Persian population and other ethnicities. So majority of North Iran is ethnically Persian. Provinces and cities like Tehran, Semnan, Markaz, Mazandaran, Hamadan, Gilan, and etc. are mostly Persian populated. Despite this, the Pan-Turks constantly claim that Turkics are 30 to 45 million of Iran. You see hundreds, if not thousands, of videos on YouTube, articles, and comments on the internet repeatedly spamming this false claim, this exaggeration of the Azari and Turkic populations. And it's not only the Pan-Turks who do such things either, but I've seen many Pan-Arabists also exaggerate the number of Arabs in Khuzestan, claiming all of Khuzestan being Arab, despite Arabs only being 25% of the province, and only being a majority by a small margin in the city of Ahvaz. Furthermore, no matter how ludicrous such claims may be, if you repeat a lie enough times, people will absolutely believe it. For example, I've literally had people in real life from Turkey, Azerbaijan, or even Iranian minorities come up to me when the discussion of Iranian demographics came up, telling me with no malicious intent that, oh, aren't there 40 million Turks in Iran? They believe such things because propaganda is all over the internet, and this again will need to tackle as Iranian and Persian nationalists. Every comment or video, article, etc. you see making such claims need to be disproven and proven to be false. We need to make videos and articles of our own calling these Pan-Turks out on their lies. And I can't do this on my own or only by myself. So if you care about your nation and people, then you need to participate in tackling such agendas aimed at weakening us, wherever you find such separatist propaganda. By the way, I in no way mean any disrespect towards Iranian Azaris or Iranian minorities. Most Azaris, specifically Iranian Azaris, are obviously descendant of Persians and Iranics and not Asian-looking Turkics from Central Asia or Mongolia or wherever. And I absolutely, as I stated in my other videos, welcome any Iranian Azari or Iranian minority of any kind in accepting their actual Persian heritage with open arms, and consider such Azaris that view themselves as Persians that are in tune with their real heritage as brothers. And I encourage all Persians to do the same, to view them as brothers. Furthermore, I'm not even purely Persian myself, but I do align myself and consider myself as a Persian, and know the importance of ethnic Persians staying as the majority on the demographic census and real life. Because, as I've said before, if any other ethnicities claim to be the majority with no challenge, our country and culture will not stay the same. That is all for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Thank you.